Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got to talk about this transfer portal target, the big time tackle. Look, we haven't seen a tackle come out, nose tackle. It's been a minute, man. Look, he's a grad transfer guy, and he's coming from Maryland, and he's actually from the state of Ohio. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and he's a big time guy. His name is Anthony Tank. They call him Tank Booker. Now, you gonna say USCJ? I thought we have all these guys. I thought we had CEO possibly coming. Well, last time I checked, CEO was supposed to be coming sometime in the spring. Could we possibly use him? I think we can use both of them. And I'm going to show you guys the depth that we have. We're not talking about rush ins. We're going to take a look at Anthony, too. We want to go to him real quick as well. We're not talking about rush ins. We're not talking about D ins. And we're not even talking about D tackles. This guy is an actual nose tackle. So when you're talking about depth from a nose tackle point of view standpoint, this guy, look, we don't have a whole lot of them. Keon Bars, of course. When we're going to look at him, I'm getting ready to show you these guys, and we want to show you him going to depth. When you talk about building a championship team, and you guys know, when you look at Alabama, when you look at Georgia, when you look at these guys rotate guys in and out the field, you notice what happens. A lot of times those big guys, they'll fake an injury, they'll get on the field and fake an injury after a play. You know why? Because they need to be substituting out. And the way they can do that is because of the depth that they have. So we want to have that same type of depth. And this is what this is all about. It's not anybody's position being taken. It's not anybody, we're talking about championship runs. So we need to have that championship mindset if we want to move further in this. And it's not just about somebody's position being taken. We want to talk about having actual depth. Let's take a look at this real quick at Big Anthony Tank Booker, and let's look at our depth real quick as well. Let's go. Before we go into Anthony, I just want to show you guys the depth that we actually have at the D tackle, nose tackle spot, which is with this guy. He'll be a nose tackle, true nose tackle. We don't actually have those guys as deep as some of the other guys like the rush in and the D ends. But shout out to my man USC Priority. He sent me this, and we came up with these different names when we were doing the start, who we were projecting to be the starting group. But shout out to him. You can find him on Instagram. USC Priority. He has all recruiting. But look, the defensive line, as you see here, Solomon Byrd, he'll be probably most likely a rush in. Muhammad rush in. I'm gonna go through these real quick. Height rush in, and then Devin Toppkins is gonna be a rush in, and Elijah Hughes who's coming in, David Peavy and Shelby, all those guys. Those guys will be most likely rush ends. And so then you look at Corey, he'll be a D end, and then Sullivan a D end, and then Lucas actually be. I think Lucas is gonna be moving to the D tackle spot. Don't quote me on that if I'm wrong. The D tackle spot. Not the D end spot. So let's take or the rush. No, he won't be the rush in. So I think he is the D tackle spot. So we're looking at the actual nose tackle spot for this guy Anthony that will be coming in. So let's take a look at the. All right, here's some of the others. We got Dejon Benton. Dejon Benton, who will probably most likely be maybe the DT spot, the D tackle spot, and Earl Barquette. Will probably be, I'm thinking maybe the D tackle or the nose tackle spot. Tyrone Talini, the D tackle spot. And I think Kenyon Bars, he's going to be at the D tackle, the nose tackle spot. I think, Lincoln Riley did say we're going to cross train. And then Mobley, I think he's going to be either the D tackle or the nose tackle. Sam Green, he's going to be at the rush in spot. But Bars is he's going to really be at that nose tackle spot. So you're looking at the true guy that's nose tackle, you're going to have him for the most part at the true nose tackle. But there's going to be some cross training. So when you look at it, I know individuals going to say, oh, why are we seeking after so many nose tackle spots? Because this guy that we got looking at right now, Anthony, he is a true guy that's nose tackle. And then this will be the last one. I think he'll be either D tackle or nose tackle as well. This is Dejan Lafitte, the freshman. He hasn't came. He'll be here in, I guess, over the summer and join the team as well. So let's take a look at Big Anthony. And that's the depth that we have. So when you're talking about true nose tackle, this is why we're bringing up these names right now. All right, so this is Big Anthony Tank right here. They call him Tank. And look, man, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna show you this play here, developed by pitcher only, not by film, but by pitcher. Look, this is a developing play, and we're gonna look at him just absolutely. This is that quarterback. I think his name is J.J. McCarthy. Look, man, they could not stop Big Tank, man. Let's take a look at. And you can see Tank, after he absolutely just bull rushed the offensive tackle, offensive lineman, he's running after this guy, McCarthy, man. And you see him here. You could tell he already has a motor, but this is him. Big time guy, man. He is a huge guy. And look, he's a graduate transfer guy. One of the biggest transfer portal probably guys that hit the scene. He's 6'5", 6'5", 320 pounds lineman. Shows a lot of versatilities, man. And look, I think right now USC is ranked, I think number 3, if I'm not mistaken, in the transfer portal. This guy will probably send us all the way over to the top if we happen to get him. You guys know I mentioned Seal. I told you guys that he was supposed to be coming in the spring, and that's the word. So whether that is still remains, we don't know. We can only go by the information that we got. But if in the event that he's still on board or they offer him, I think USC can absolutely use them both. When you're talking about the depth, this guy, man, his production is absolutely insane. And here's more of this same play. He finally caught up with J.J. McCarthy, and you see he caused a fumble there. That is the fumble. The ball is out. And look, this guy this year had 25 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles in the pass deflection of this past season. Very, very, very productive guy. And look, this is the conclusion of the matter. J.J. McCarthy was lost in Alfredo sauce. Looked like his helmet was slightly turned left to the side. Look, this guy just pancaked him and just put him on the ground. And look, you see him here. He is a high motor, high productive guy. Anthony Tank. I see why they call him Tank. It's like a tank just sitting all on J.J. McCarthy right now. However, he was gentleman enough to, give him a hand up after he just put him lost in the sauce mix. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. What do you guys think? I think USC has an opportunity to go out there and complete this championship atmosphere and team. You see, we got the defensive analyst, and so we got things moving and grooving. I think Seal and him can both come to add that depth. I showed you guys the depth that we actually had at that particular spot. We're not talking about the defensive ends. We're not talking about the rush ends. We're not, we're mainly talking about him specifically at nose tackle position. You guys know when those guys at Alabama, all these different schools, Georgia, these guys rotate guys in and out, left and right. So hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, so that is Anthony Tank Booker. Look, is he a tank or what? He looks like a big old tank sitting on McCarthy like that. And look, man, I think USC can target this guy and possibly should target this guy. And look, we know that the scholarship numbers, it was at 90. I think last time I checked, it's down to 86. So we'll see how all that goes as well. We know that's a big part of it as well. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. What do you guys think about Big Anthony Tank Booker, man? Is he a go or what? I mean, should USC target him? And look, we're talking about championship right now. It is a championship atmosphere. It is a championship environment that is taking place. So, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. You guys know where to find me. It's going to be USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Listen, I need everybody that comes on, continues to come on. Look, YouTube tell me my algorithms, man. You're talking about over 100,000 people every 28 days that views this channel. However, some don't subscribe. So look, man, when you guys come on, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's every 28 days. It's been the same, over 100,000 people. But we need to, look, it should be 100,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. And look, man, you guys know where to find me. It's going to be USCJ32 on Instagram and USCJ32 on Twitter. Until later, look, everybody stay blessed. Have a great Saturday. Fight on, fight on, fight on.